Okay, you are rolling. So,
Rolling
hello,
the dice.
thank you for joining me here this evening. And I will do a little recap for you, just to kind of cover all of our bases. Last session, of course, we had Ulster dead, and Cass on
change his
2
picture.
death saves. Naturally. Now, there were loads of ideas thrown about. Chaos reigned for a moment, until, of course, Dural appeared.
Save the day.
Saved the day by fighting through Loran's sphere of painful magic and brought Ulster back to life, leaving Slia to save Cass from certain demise.
Yay!
Now, certain demise because if you'd let it go around, who knows? Who knows what would have happened? Cass returns and polymorphs into a T-Rex to give herself some more HP and immediately goes after Elan. Now, both Elan and the dragon have been brought down to the ground by the force of you look pretty, by the force of Ulster's tidal wave. And now that leaves us with a map that looks a little different than when we started.
This is taking the cloud.
The map looks a little different from when we started. The Shadow Dragon and Lorelei are engaged in a battle. Karul, being severed from Elan, has started to disintegrate and is pulling himself painstakingly across the sand, buffered by Bluey at every step. And Elan's eye is closing. Now,
Poke him in the eye.
does anyone remember how many rounds Odyssey said you had left?
2.
Indeed.
Also, just so you know, unless Elan made a saving throw to get out of my grapple, he is grappled in my claws.
I was wondering why the T-Rex was so close to him in my map. I was like, I remember what happened there.
I'm like,
Yeah, he's being.
What? Would you please check what they're doing? Yeah.
sorry guys, I can't go down the stairs because my knee really hurts after work today. So I have to tell Emma to go check on the cats this time. Haha.
All good.
How did he get your leaf? Oh, Baz stole Emma's autumnal leaf. As he is wont to do.
Is it like a crunchy leaf that you found outside?
It was him. He did it.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
it was. It was last year too, so I don't want him to eat it. So, where was I?
You can see how fat Baz is in my camera. He's just.
Look at that belly.
He's got such a nice belly. I love like just shoving my face in it. I'm like, yep, perfect. He's a chubby bubby.
Tasty.
Yeah. Unlike Lala, who's a skinny legend.
Lala is such a skinny legend. This is great.
Lala, I'm like you, skinny legend, but Baz is a chubby queen.
Chubby queen.
Queen of the chubs.
Queen of the chubs. King of, well, yeah.
King
He's
of
a
the
queen.
chum bucket.
Emperor!
Oh, you're right. You're right.
He does not like you.
He hates me. He was just glaring at me. Hate my mummies. Anyway, so Elan's eye is closing, and there are, yes, 2 rounds. 2 rounds in which anything could happen, but one thing is certain. Whatever is on the wrong side of the cloak will remain, and whatever is on behind the cloak will be trapped forever.
Or at least for like the next 500 years.
At least the next 500 years. So, good luck.
Aha!
Aha.
Whose turn are we up to?
Now then, Let me just check my
Loran.
notes.
So didn't I go last? Yeah, I went last, I think.
It's
That is just skin.
Loran.
Felt like a good place to pause.
I killed Karul, guys.
How did I not say that?
Yeah.
Most important, Karul is not even alive right now. He's freaking disintegrated. And in fact, he needs an X over his name.
You are dirt beneath me, sir.
You say as a dragon.
I don't say anything to him. I'm like, bye.
Bitch, bye.
I killed you already. You had your goodbye.
Bye, bitch. Right, Karul is dead. Now,
This version, at least.
in this version, yes, indeed.
We don't want to kill Latte Karul. We quite like him.
Latte Karul is fine.
Yeah.
For now. For now. So,
Karul Latte.
music on, guys. As we get back into the initiative order. Now, of course, we're opening with every single NPC available. I'm really sorry about that. But I'm going to take a slightly... Sorry.
I'm calling it the NPC train.
Indeed.
I think it's funny.
Now I am going to do aspects of this in a slightly more, not bizarre, but descriptive way than you might be expecting, just because it's so many NPCs. So the first thing with Loran, as he watches Ulster run forward and begin his transformation, you notice Ulster has slipped something into his hands. Scrolls of otherworldly paper that look like the contracts themselves. Cass, yours is amongst them. Freya's.
We don't have Freya's.
You do. Sorellas gave it to you.
How kind of them.
Yeah. That was Sorellas's peacemaking offer.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, why?
Why?
Why? Who knows?
See ya.
Or was it a bribe?
A bribe.
Yeah. Freya's and Karul's, all three, in his palm. He is going to use his whole turn to rush over and launch himself onto your back as you fly up into the sky and take your place, dragon style.
Dragon style.
Riding onto you, clinging on as hard as he can, and gripping the contracts in his fists. He is with you, Ulster.
Okay.
I think in terms of action, jumping onto a dragon, which is about to fly off, is quite intense. But he will pat you, Ulster, on the back, and
Welcome back, buddy.
if you allow it, he will cast haste on you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're hasted.
Oh, a hasted dragon.
Next up in the order, we have Jaral. Now, Jaral, observing the scene, is going to move towards you, Sleer. And Sleer, he's going to ask you, what do you need?
What do you mean? What do I need?
I have magic. I can support you.
Okay. I need to heal Odyssey. And as long as we can keep him defended and close Alon's eye, don't get on the other side of the cloak, if possible.
You know, Bluey, Ulster, and Cass are all on the other side of the cloak.
We need to get them back.
Can he delay at all?
He's already delayed once.
Let's go then. And he is going to go ahead of you, purely because it's his turn in the order, and rush over to Odyssey. And when he gets there, he is holding an action, holding a spell, just kind of letting it fizzle on his hands in case Odyssey is attacked. What that spell is, you'll have to see. Next up in the order, Karul is dead.
Ha ha.
But Karul was not acting entirely on his own. He was acting in alignment with Alan.
He's in pieces now.
Seeing you transform Ulster, seeing Doral and Sleer closing ranks and trapped between Cass's jaws, I'm assuming, as a T-Rex.
Yeah, he is down, baby.
Does he make that strength check at the end of his turn?
Let me look because
Thank you, just so I can see if he can do anything.
Also, whilst I'm talking, I thought that Alan was you said they were on the other side, but I thought Alan had made his way into the thing so that if the whole point was we need to kill him because he's on the right side of the cloak.
If you look at the map at the moment, he is on the other side with the rest of you. The blue is the cloak.
Okay, is it because he got pushed because of the tidal wave? Is that why?
Yeah.
Do we have a new map?
I'm going to send it to you once all the NPCs have moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, let me have a look at this.
That's okay.
It doesn't. I would assume that it is. It just says it is grappled. So it doesn't say at the start. So I assume probably at the start of your turn if you want to try and do something, because
Actually, he doesn't have to. I've just realised. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
First, he's going to teleport using a legendary action.
No.
Seeing that the three of you are all on the other side, he's going to teleport again, like I said, over to... well, that looks like a nice line. Sleer, Odyssey, Cass, and also, are you flying in the air?
Yeah.
How high up? How high up?
40 feet.
Probably couldn't angle it that way. Okay, Odyssey, Sleer, and Cass, can all of you please... Hang on a second. Make me a dex... Oh wait, no, sorry, it's my roll. It's a hit. Now, Cass, you'll recognise this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a spell.
Was it an
You
Eldritch?
Is it what, sorry?
Was it an Eldritch Blast?
It might be an Eldritch Blast.
I thought that might be the case.
Indeed. So,
As a question, as a reaction with the wings,
What's he doing?
what's he doing? Killing. Wreaking havoc.
the wings can be a reaction and they're not technically a spell.
Yeah.
So can I still do that in a T-Rex form?
Yes. I would
Yes.
say.
Good. Well, I'm not. No one else is close. It's just
Wait,
me.
if it's polymorph, you can't.
It's not a spell. It's a feature of the class.
Okay,
What do you think?
I don't think you can in an animal form. Ulster's never been able to do that.
Can I see? Wait. I'm just going to look at your sheet. Features and traits. Oh, sorry. It's a. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Hang on.
If you can, that's great. I just don't know if you can.
That's why I'm asking. If I can't, I can't. But because it's not a spell, I wondered if I could.
What was it called?
It's wings.
Rings.
Hang on, I'll get
I
it.
see it.
It's like, for example, you wouldn't be able to cast reaction the shield, for example. Even though
But
it's a reaction.
Well, this isn't a spell.
Okay.
When you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to grant a +6 bonus to the target's AC against that attack roll.
I mean, maybe. I guess it's just Emma's discretion then.
It's because it comes from a feat. It's not necessarily a spell effect.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say you could do this, but no one. Are you using it for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then yes.
Cool. Then T-Rex kind of looks like a dragon for a bit.
So many dragons.
So many dragons on this board right now.
Esther laughs at your tiny dragon.
Small dragon.
Small dragon. Small Cash. Cash is small.
AC is not actually that good.
That's fine. Cool. So, Sleer. Let me just check to hit. So that's a natural one.
Whew.
But the second one is a 22.
For just Leah, right?
Yeah, I can do 4, so I've decided to hit you twice.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, cool. And then Cass. That's going to be a 19.
That hits.
Okay. Odyssey.
Oh, wait. Does it? No, wait.
I was going to say, I was surprised if it was going to hit with your wings.
Oh, no. Meets it, beats it. It does hit.
Wait,
Okay.
but wouldn't it be at disadvantage since it's a ranged attack spell and Cass is within melee?
He's not within melee, he
He
teleported.
teleported away.
Okay, good. Sorry, I missed the updated movement on Alon.
That's okay, he teleported away. I'm going to send the new map when,
Okay. Thank you.
when we start the round. There's just so many NPCs, I have to send a new map immediately. Okay, and then Odyssey is a 28 to hit. However, as he does, Dural sends a bolt of darkness
Nice.
at Alon. Natural 1. And it ricochets off, and he kind of blinks for a moment, but it goes. Okay, so I need some dice. D10s. What is a D10 look like? Why can't I find any? Okay. So, Sleer, you take 12 points of damage, which is radiant damage, I believe.
Whew.
Excuse me, just check.
Eldritch Blast, I believe, is force damage.
Sorry, it's force damage. Excuse me. How could I get that so wrong? Cass, you said that hits. You take 15 points of force damage. And Odyssey is going to take 13 points of force damage. Now, with 13 points of force damage, do you guys remember what I said last week?
What?
Odyssey is looking really bad.
Collapses to the floor unconscious. And as he does that, the cloak begins to warp again, becoming weird. And Alon grinned widely. Yes! Yes! Keep it down! Bring her out! Bring it all! Out at last. No more hiding for any of us. Come through. And that is what you hear from him. I mean,
Emma just content with the amount of dragons that she has, just desperate to bring more.
yeah. I think I'm going to hold on to that. I'm not going to do this.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I've just rolled damage for the next thing Ulster's going to do.
Oh, maybe I should do it then. No. Next up in the order, it's Saraza. Saraza, who is at the moment only within fighting distance of a green dragon.
He's like,
So he's like, okay, 3 attacks then. And as he attacks, he yells out to all of you, come back to this side. And 15, 11, and 8, plus a bunch. Just check the green dragon stats, which I love freaking back. Let's unroll my dice.
Beth. Hi, Beth. He's sitting.
Oh, I opened it on the private page. 2 of those hit.
You're not using your Tasha's monster line.
That's a different manual. Different book. 2 hit. 15 and 17 points of damage, respectively. With that last one, Cass, you hear Saraza yell out to you
Yeah.
specifically, and he says, throttle him! And you can maneuver yourself into a more advantageous position if you like to. So you can use up to half your movement just freely to get back towards Alarn if you wish. Or you can move towards Odyssey, you can move over to Sleer, wherever you want to go.
I want to move back to Alarn. However, this is obviously, I don't know if it's on my turn. I was going to potentially scoop up Bluey on my way back so that I could carry us both. But I don't know if that's possible.
If you do, you would lose this attempt. You would lose this movement, so you wouldn't necessarily make it to Alarn in one turn.
But this is like a bonus turn because it's
This is your bonus movement, yeah.
Yeah, so I can make it halfway to Alarn, and then on my turn I could move the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And attack still, but I could get Bluey on the right side of the Star Martyr with this. Just want to check that that's what's.
So you actually, yeah, I suppose if you want to, you could go scoop up Bluey and then go as far as you could. But scooping up Bluey is going to be 15 feet of movement, and that's how much movement do you have as a T-Rex?
I think did it say 40 or am I thinking of something else? Oh, 50.
50. Okay, so that'd be 15 feet of movement. So you'll actually finish this turn 5 feet further away than you were from Alarn initially. And you're currently 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 feet away from him at the moment.
Okay,
so
but yeah, so I could get
Bluey up, get him in time.
Yeah, so I could scoop Bluey up, get pretty close to him, and then the rest of my next turn I could get the rest of the way.
No. So this turn, if you pick up Bluey, you won't make it to Alarn next turn. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, because you can use half your movement, half this bonus movement now, which is 25 feet. Bluey is 15 feet away from you, which means you'll end this turn 5 feet further away than when you started this.
Right.
And then so in the next turn, you can only move 50 feet, which means you'll still be 15 feet short.
Cool. That's to double check all of that. That's fine. Mentally, then gonna send a message to Bluey saying, "I've got to get him," and she's going.
Going for him.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. You move through Odyssey. You see him passed out on the floor, bleeding out. 20, 25. Okay, you're pretty much halfway to him.
Perfect.
Right. And you are on the right side of the cloak. Bluey, Ulster, you're the only Bluey, Ulster, and Loran. You three are currently on the wrong side of the action.
Where
That means
is?
I can do whatever you wish. I need to move around onto this sexy dragon. Ooh, nestled right on the bosom.
When you send the map, I will assess.
Indeed. I need to figure out where the dragon layers are. There it is.
I'm just going to put my finger in everything.
Okay. Next in the order, with Barry. What is he in? Do you want me to go get him? Okay. I'll be right back. It's fine.
I am still here, by the way, Aylin. I'm just tidying up after dinner and I'm emptying the dishwasher, so you probably don't want to hear that.
I am just planning Slea's next move.
I mean, his next move is pretty obvious. Right?
There's them in here.
It's gonna be chow time.
Right. Sorry about that. Okay. There you go. Okay. Let's go. Barry, what do you want him to do?
Barry is there's no enemy within reach, right?
Nope, just Odyssey.
I think Barry's going to be quite sad and nudge Odyssey and try and support him.
Oh.
Like kind of lift his head up and like slide under it.
Emotional support.
Yeah.
We all love our emotional support snakes. Oops. Next in the order is Relora Life. Now, Relora Life has up until this point been focusing somewhat on the shadow dragon, Zoltan. But seeing the emergence of another dragon, she is going to turn herself around, look in the direction of Bluey, Loran, and Ulster, and she is going to use, first of all, her poison breath on Ulster.
I'm immune to poison, bitch.
On Bluey and Loran.
You took my chair! Show them. He took my chair!
Okay. Frozen.
That's my chair.
Ain't that just the way?
Anyway, he's going to use his poison breath on Bluey and Loran. I feel bad because Anna's not here, but then again, I can do whatever I want.
I'm immune to poison.
Oh. Also, like, what stats are you using again? Adult white dragon.
No, silver dragon.
Silver dragon. Ooh. Can I see the stats?
Look it up on D&D.
It's on my phone. Lily hates me.
Lily hates you.
Stop it.
Lily hates you.
Oh my.
Also, it's not the dragon that's immune to poison, it's Ulster.
Yes, that's why it might be. That's why I'm checking.
He's a druid. He's immune to poison.
No, but the dragon might not be. I'm just checking.
Okay, but his magic, he's immune to poison.
Yeah, as Ulster. So as an adult, as a silver dragon, he's immune to cold, but he's not immune to poison.
But Ulster is immune to poison.
But at the moment, you're using the stats. Let me see shape. Is it shape change?
Yeah. Druids at this level are all immune to poison.
You assume the form of a different creature for the duration. The new form can be any creature with a challenge rating. Can't be a construct right now. Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the chosen creature. Though you retain your alignment, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, skill, and savings and proficiencies. If the creature has the same proficiency as you, you assume the HP and the hit dice of the new form, and you go back to your normal form. As long as the excess
So the only thing he wouldn't get would be
you retain the benefit of any features from the class, race, on the sort that can use and provided new forms.
So yes, he gets poison resistance, but not fire resistance.
Okay, you can. Fire resistance isn't coming into it. You can only speak if the creature can only speak. Maybe that one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So Loran and
Emma
Bluey.
doesn't trust me.
It's a new spell, and it's right for me to check the limitations.
Emma
of it.
doesn't trust me.
Lily hates me, so I think we're even. Right, I'm going to use one of the curse dice from Loran.
How would you do that?
For fun. Maybe
yourself, bro.
Maybe he'll die.
You're right.
No, I'll use it for free. Oh, it rolled well. So 17
Lala, can you not?
Constitution save. Plus 9, so that is 26 save for Bluey, which means she's going to take a half of 56 poison damage. Or maybe I should roll the 16d6. What do you think? I think I'll roll the 16.
I rolled mine.
Yeah.
Oh, mine was 13d8.
This is a different dragon.
I know.
So it's actually 54 halved, so that's 27 for Bluey. And the Ran. Constitution saving throw. Where's the Ran sheet?
I thought the first one we made.
No, I said it would be for Bluey. They rolled the same thing, so it doesn't matter. Loran also got a 17 on the dice, which is an 18, which meets it, beats it, so he also takes 27 HP with damage. Ulster, it just rolls off of you. Whenever I open...
I blow a raspberry.
You blow a raspberry. Loran looks bloody, but like really bad. Anyway, next the Green Dragon is going to use its legendary action to, after moving, let me see, 5.
Would Relorelith take an attack of opportunity from Sarazer?
It's not moving out of the. She's not moving out of the range, I'm afraid.
Caught Lala mid-leap.
So,
Not happy.
Cass, Gerald. No, Gerald. Would it work? No, because then Odyssey's going to get a failed death save. Oh well, I guess it's on Odyssey. Cass, Dural, Odyssey, Bluey, and Saraza. Ulster's too far away, so he'll move on. She'll move on. And Ulster, can all of you please roll me dexterity saving throws, please?
Buzz, you gotta stop stealing my chair, bro. That's my chair.
That's gonna cut it. 14.
14, that's a fail.
Sorry, Buzz. My chair. Not yours. Mine.
Ooh, what's your roll?
I got
Saraza, not gonna pass.
17.
Odyssey, lucky. 17, that's a third 17 this game. But he's unconscious, so automatically fails.
Oh, 17.
So everyone who failed, which is below a 19,
Okay.
takes 10, 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are all knocked prone. So, Ulster, how high are you?
40 feet.
I'm going to say you drop to 20 feet
Okay.
instead of being knocked prone, because it's a bit difficult for you to knock prone as a dragon. Rather than that, you are sort of caught up in this like wind turbulence and kind of taking on this form for the first time in quite a while. You
How much damage?
It is 16
Okay.
bludgeoning damage. Your wings kind of wrap up around yourself. Cass, you're a prone T-Rex. As is Dural, and Odyssey is going to take a failed death save.
For flavour, Cass is on her back and as a T-Rex, she's turtling.
Turtling.
Yeah.
Okay, so Saraza minus
Never used D12.
16.
What?
Okay, cool. Loran's fucking hell.
Yeah, there we go. There's my T-Rex stats. I was like, can't remember exactly what health I was on. How many points was that, lovely?
16.
16? 16 it is. 16.
Okay, and Dural is bloody. Loran is also. Loran wasn't. It wasn't from this, but Loran is bloody. Saraza, 18, 17. Oh god. 30, 48, 58, 60. No, he's fine. Okay. Next in the order, it would be Elijah, but he has been beheaded. Odyssey.
Can I get a question about who all is bloody of our NPCs and our PCs?
Yes, okay. Dural is bloody. Loran is bloody. I should have rolled for Bluey. Excuse me. 2. Bluey is. Let me see.
While Emma's working that out, Cass in her T-Rex form has
Bluey is bloody too.
below 100. And
Sorry,
Cass,
Cass
if
is
she was
what?
in Cass, in her T-Rex form, she's below 100 hit points. If she was herself, she would be on 8, but she's not. So just bear that in mind. If she pops back to her regular form, she
Okay.
is one mosquito bite away from dying.
Gotcha.
So is Ulster, but he has a lot of HP.
Indeed. Next up in the order is Odyssey, who is going to make a death saving throw. Would anybody like to roll that for him?
I think
So,
it's
yeah.
got to be Kaylin. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That's a 3.
Oof.
2 failed death saves.
Oh no.
So Well. Well. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. How long was he dead for? And for how long did he come back? Slian soon, I'm sure you've counted down the days since he abandoned you for this quest, which he failed, which he could not even complete. It's the top of the round. And at the top of the round, you see Alan's eye convulse, growing narrower, but burning in satisfaction. As Alan sacrifices some of his own vitality in order to do this.
I just realized a thing, and I think it's really funny, so I'm going to point it out, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Slea's still deafened, so she can't even hear Alan taunting her.
It is telepathic. I'm so sorry. But you can pretend not to hear, and I think that's fun too.
Also, just so you're aware, the telepathic bond is still active, so you can communicate.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't worried about taking off the deafened feature. So,
Also, for fun, I'm trying to, when we're talking, I'm trying to use this as shorthand practice. I'm trying to write down some of the stuff we say in shorthand. It's not going very well because I'm not going to lie. Dragon, vitality, death saves. I've not had to do any of those words, but it'll be an interesting practice.
Indeed. So, just give me one moment. I think you'll all remember this one, but I need you all to roll some dice and see if any of you get natural ones. Sarasa, Ram, Ran, Louis. God, so many people. Lorelei.
if only that this roll had been for Odyssey. It's not a natural 20, but it's a 19, and it would have passed the death save. So,
Okay, the Ran doesn't pass. Lorelei.
I don't know what we're rolling, but I got a natural 20.
Oh my god, well done. Zoltan, natural 20!
Wait!
Zoltan, why? Sarasa, 14. Gerald, natural 20. Sorry. Oh, Bluey, excuse me. Doesn't pass. So, Zoltan and Zoltan and Gerald don't seem to be affected as much by this, but, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody can do it. Ulster, would you like to do it, seeing as this is
6.
6? May the odds be ever in your favour. Okay. Ulster. Lucky you.
Lucky me.
Cold breath. So, from Alan's eye, a swathe of frost-bitten energy. Also, you get the impression that Alan is reaching through tears in reality, pulling the weather from the Maasai and forcing it out of his eye. You see the mist kind of spilling like fingers from his lid as it swathes over all of you. So, everyone who failed.
Oh God. Emma, have you just single-handedly like killed us all?
Not me.
You can't kill Slia. She's our healer.
Hang on.
I can heal too, but
Let me just check something.
I'm also trying to check something.
Look at Emma checking whether she wants to kill us all. I'll fudge the results a little bit.
I'm not touching it. I may have clicked roll 3 times. 47, 57.
Also, I think that is Gerald's name in shorthand.
Cute! 63. 71. Okay. 71. 80. Okay.
Oh look, it's Cass. Except for she would be that colour.
21, 30, 35. Okay. Are you alright?
I've discovered something very cool that Ulster can do.
Okay.
Because he can turn into celestials and demons.
Cool. We're gonna die now.
Yes, Slia's literally on 40 HP.
Hang on, just give me a second.
It's gonna be me, guys. I'm gonna save you.
What am I looking for?
Also, where's Anna?
She should be here. Actually, yeah, can somebody just message in the chat and see when she's going to be for her ETA? Okay. All right. I re-rolled the damage 3 times, and every time I got pretty much the same roll. So I think it is what it has to be. And 48 points of damage.
Oh,
Guys,
Slia's down.
Now, Loran at full health has 96 HP. He is bloodied. So Loran is unconscious.
Does he fall from?
no, he's on my back.
No, not quite. Slia, I assume you're unconscious.
That's an affirmatron.
Guys, I can't heal all of you.
Odyssey is dead.
Wait, he's dead.
We need to bring Slayer back. I can't.
Yeah, if
I don't have
Slia gets popped back up, Slia can revive Odyssey.
Cass, how are you looking?
I succeeded, so I don't think I took any.
You didn't. You took half. Half. So it'd be 24.
I took 24. So that is. Let me.
Dural is still up, but looking really bad.
I am okay. I'm bloody.
Yeah.
I've still got. I could probably survive another hit in a T-Rex form before I'd be
And
out.
Louis.
I was dead and I come back to this.
No.
I come back to this.
This is why you were dead. 'Cause
Guys, come on. I'm joking.
it's not like you.
Louis
We're all
is
just.
17 HP. And
What's
she's
Louis?
not even here. Anyway.
Okay.
So. The cloak of the Star Martyr, from the horizon line up, begins to unravel. Slia, this is the last vision you have as frost encases your lips and your breath comes out misty and you fall forwards into the sand. Cass, it's like a punch to the gut, but you're still in your T-Rex form. Bluey is covered in frozen blood. Some of you are still up. Ulster, you feel Loran fall against your back,
Mm-hmm.
unconscious. Now, Alan, in doing this, has narrowed his eye to 5 feet wide. Wide enough that you could stretch your arms apart and force it closed. You feel like you could and you want to. But with his legendary action at the top of the round, Cass, seeing you come closer, he's not going to let you get there. And he teleports.
Oh, actually, this is as a thought because it's. I don't know. It might be a no. Can I miss the action on a T-Rex? Short rest. When you take damage, you can use your reaction to turn invisible and teleport up to 60 feet.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
All right.
it's not something-
I
you
thought
would
I
see
would
casting shape change for that kind of level of freedom within your polymorph.
I thought I'd ask because on the off chance I could.
Okay. Well, seeing as Anna says she'll be here in 5 minutes, should we take a quick break to just get some water? Think about what you want to do, because I know you're in a very, very precarious situation. I don't want to rush anyone. And like I said, if you guys want to talk to each other and figure out your plans, look at Lala sitting on. Oh, he's watching something. If you guys want to figure out any plans, you can do so.
Who's still alive? Sorry.
So you have Bluey on 17 hit points, Cass, Zoltan, who wasn't, who appeared actually to be completely unaffected by that. Similarly to you also.
And Saraza?
Sarazen and Dural. But Dural looks really shit. But don't forget, Dural's got like most of his spell slots still. Look at La. Lara's watching something.
Gonna have to trust Gerard to bring Odyssey back. Sorry guys, I can't drop this because they'll be all over.
You guys gotta do what you gotta do. Right, quick toilet break and then we'll be back.
Based.
Yeah. Okay. Anna, guess what?
Oh, hang on.
The reason we stopped is because it's your go.
Why am I all the way over there?
You flew over there last game.
Oh, and also Anna, just so you know, although Odyssey is dead, you are technically currently on the side of the wrong side of the star martyr. Just so you're aware.
Hang on a second.
As in, if the process did succeed and Bluey was still up
So
there,
you
she
do this
would
round.
be trapped.
You flew over there to step on Karul.
Yeah.
And be near Aman. Oh, sorry. So you stepped on Karul. And now
Oh, you've moved the cloak. Okay.
the cloak has moved with Odyssey.
Yeah.
The cloak moves as far as he moves.
Okay.
So if Odyssey, for example, gets pulled all the way to the other end of this map, the cloak extends that far.
Okay.
Anyway, so everybody, Bluey, it's your go.
It's your go, Bluey.
Okay, sorry, you said she has 17 HP left.
Yes.
And Odyssey's dead.
I'm sorry, I had to do a few things for you because obviously you weren't here. But
Yes. I didn't die. Okay. Bluey is currently is she next to Loran or where is she?
So Loran, sorry, you're underneath a wing.
Okay.
Excuse
All
me.
right.
Let me move your. There are just so many dragons on this board that people get lost a little bit in the maze.
Lost in the dragon. God.
You are.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I can always spare the dying, I guess.
New map coming to you now.
You can do that. Yeah, do that, Anna.
I can't heal.
But you can spare the dying, right?
Yes.
So
Reminder
Loran
that Spare the
is
Dying is a
20
touch spell.
on Orstairs back. Karul is dead next to you. Relora is alive. Hang on. 6 is bloody. Actually, I would say she's on last legs. Relora is next to you and is on last legs. Zoltan seems fine. Alan is pretty far away from you. Odyssey is where that the smaller red X is next to Jerome.
Mm.
He's dead.
Okay, sorry. Did you say Blue was on Brian's back?
No, Loran is on
No.
Brian's back.
Loran is.
And he is on
Okay, what is the movement like for her to scramble up to him?
You can probably jump on one of Allstairs' wings.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So
Let's do
like an
that. So
athletics?
can you jump? Can you do a 20-foot standing jump?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's your first
Oh,
obstacle.
also, is Bluey prone?
Oh yeah, Blue, you have to use
Is spare the dying a touch?
Yes.
Yep.
You have to use half your movement to stand up, but you do have your boots of haste activated, so
Yes. Okay. So
sorry, there's
I
a lot
think
of layers.
Can I potentially dangle my claws down if Bluey could ever reach those?
Okay, how about this? In order to stay up at that hovering height, you'd have to flap your wings.
Yeah.
So, Bluey, if you can make me a dexterity check with disadvantage, I'd say it's probably going to be a DC 16. And you can grab onto one of the wings as they flap, but you're going to be flung up. So it's going to be a bit like a roller coaster.
Can I argue athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
At disadvantage
Wow,
still?
everything nice again.
Yes, at disadvantage.
Yeah.
You're trying to jump onto a moving wing.
That's 20.
20? Sick.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone, this is really cool. Bluey, covered in blood, with a sword in her hands, just sheaths the sword momentarily, runs uses Karul's back as a springboard, and leaps forward and grabs onto the edge of Orstairs' wing as it flings her up, her feet swing up, so she's almost doing a handstand as the wing reaches its pinnacle. And using that momentum, just before it begins to beat down again, you roll down the wing and you land on Orstairs' back. Fucking cool. So anyway,
I guess
so
try
you're
to make.
beside Loran, yes.
Haste is concentration, so Allstairs lost it.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
You killed it.
Okay, yes, touching Loran.
Indeed.
So that's my action.
Yes. Spare the dying.
I'll ask Brian. Do you want me to take him to the other side of the cloak?
You would get a sight that this is telepathic, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You would get a very strong positive vibe. Yes, he would like that.
Okay. Then with whatever movement, or if I have any action economy left for it, Blue will start to pick Loran up and try to safely take him off. But that might not be this turn. Not sure.
I'm going to throw you a stick. I'm going to throw you a bone.
Okay, right.
As you spare the dying on Moran, you kind of go to pick him up and you slip on Allstairs' scales and you begin to sort of slide down his back. And you kind of reach forward, trying to hook onto one of his talons, onto the edge of his wings. But there's a moment where you're just free falling with Loran. And then you hear as the carpet, returning to its master, sensing him in danger, catches the two of you.
Oh my
and if you
goodness.
wish, you can maneuver on the carpet.
Oh yes, yes. Right towards. I think I'd say right towards Sleer. Is that aura of protection, the sort of colourful thing, is that on the carpet?
No, that's not an aura of protection. That is an aura of destruction. If anybody passes through that who is not allowed to, they'll get major, major damage.
Is that still up?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Is it a
okay.
Hang on, I need to check that now.
Okay, right.
Because it also would have dropped when he cast haste if it's concentration.
Yeah. Hang on, let me check. That's a very good point. Collections, my characters. Loran Dehane, the man himself. Spells. 9th.
Is it?
Hang on. Where is it? Choose your magic is that charismatic. Yeah. No, it's not a concentration. It's a duration of 10 minutes. Sick. It's still up. 9th level spell.
Oh my goodness! All right.
Nice.
Okay. So if anything passes through that sphere, or is forced through that sphere,
Guys, get in that spear.
it will take 8 layers worth of lots of damage.
It doesn't follow the round, does it? It's centered on his face.
Let me check that.
Oh yes, right. Is it on the carpet or in that? Yeah. Because it'd be cool if it was on.
See you within range.
Yeah, where is it?
It's that pink thing, the pink circle.
Where's that thing been sent? Oh, is that what was all the beeping? Let's have a look. Nope. That was not. Where have you sent it? Oh, you did send it.
Facebook.
Sorry, didn't come up on my notifications. Why aren't you charging my piece of shit phone?
So,
it's not loading. Oh.
Now, just so you know, Alan is just hovering above it, so he is 30 feet up in the air. Just so you know, and he teleported there because that was as far in the direction he wanted to go as he could go. Now, whether that gives you guys any ideas, that's up to you. But anyway, Louis, what are you doing?
So is the aura, the thing of destruction, is it remaining at that point in space or staying at the carpet?
There.
Okay. Yeah, right. Bluey would I think she would where would she travel to? I think maybe getting Gerald on the carpet would be useful, and then he could but like Gerald can move, presumably. I'm
gonna follow you guys beyond the edge of the cloak.
Okay, I think Blue would start to travel to Sleer, in case
you can get to Sleer.
Oh, but Odyssey's body. Oh, but we can't drag the thing. Oh, I don't know.
Make a choice. 5.
To Sleer.
If you want to get Sleer to Odyssey, that's also a possibility.
Right.
Droll
okay.
also
Yeah.
to Odyssey if possible.
Droll is next to Odyssey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's about as much as you can get for your action, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
You did a lot.
Definitely.
I'm proud of you.
You did
Spear,
great.
make me a death saving throw, please.
Oh,
Come on, Aelin, use that magical
Already-
dice of yours.
Already rolled it while we were waiting. It was a 16, so Slay passes 1 save. And
good.
done.
Okay. 1 success.
Too bloody right she passes. We
Cass.
need you back up and running, miss.
Cass, Alan is where that red narrow eye is.
Yeah, got it.
30
And
feet up.
how high up did you say that was?
That's 30 feet.
And how big is a T-Rex? It's a huge beast.
Huge beast. Oh, then yeah, you could probably you have a 10-foot reach, I think, on your bite, right?
Yeah, I did a quick
Yeah, you
Google.
can
I think that they're 40 feet.
Okay,
Big.
yeah, you can get to him.
Cool. So I have a 50 foot of movement. I am running. And I'm running. I'm coming for a bite.
Just a T-Rex like.
Okay, so you run right beside him. Now, I'm just going to show you guys the map slightly so that you can get an idea and make sure you're happy with where you are. Cass, you're like there. Is that okay?
As long as I'm not actually going to be in the field, I'm not taking damage.
You're fine.
You're allowed to go in there.
You're allowed to go in.
Oh,
Madame can designate creatures who can go in. So,
Oh.
for example,
right. So if I bite him,
Alan was pulled.
I'm with you.
Grab him, pull him down.
This is great. Okay, I'm going to make an attack.
Okay.
I am aiming to bite him.
Good idea.
That is very good. That
Come
is
on,
a
get
30.
around vengeance beyond his unconsciousness.
But yeah, 30. Go on then. Yeah. What do I have to do?
So let me hang on. I'm just getting up all my stats for a T-Rex again because I went off of it. So there's going to be hum. Okay, so the damage for that is 4d12 plus 7. So 4d12. And obviously I'm going to be sending one of my crown sparks at him as well. So that's right. Not a terrible 4d12. So that is 7 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6. 27.
Lala's just throwing up, so we're taking him to the bathroom. It's fine.
7 equals. Oh no.
No, don't worry. He ate. It's his own fault. He ate something earlier.
Okay. So for the bite, it's 34 piercing damage, and I'm just going to do the star damage.
Oh my Christ!
Oh my god, that was.
How many minutes do you have left?
Yeah, do you have like 1 or
2.
2 left? Okay.
2. So this is the penultimate one. 12 plus 10 plus 7 plus 8 equals 37. That's times 2. Because he's times 2. So that's
Can I ask you a
73.
question? Is that a save for the motes? I keep forgetting.
No, it was an attack.
An attack roll.
I'm pretty sure it's an attack roll.
Did you
doing
roll?
this?
Did you roll a separate attack for the stars?
I didn't. Let me do it now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 30 again. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that is all. And right, so 34 piercing damage and then 74 radiant damage. And I'm going to try and pull him into the field.
Okay, so with your bite, I'm assuming you're using the grapple feature.
Yeah. So
108
108 total damage.
Okay, let me just check something. Hang on. Just one sec. Shooby-dooby-doo up. T-Rex. 5e. Sorry, I just need to see the stats.
If I can't bite and drag, if that's not possible, then I will.
No, you
bite
can.
Okay. Also, I do think I'm attempting to swallow him as I do this. I feel like I'm moving backwards
You
trying to
can't.
eat him.
Okay. Okay, so okay.
Can we switch books?
Yes.
Okay, so now okay, cool. Right. So you can do that, that's fine. If the bite succeeds, and the target is a medium or smaller creature, it is grappled. Now, Alan's eye is now only 5 foot wide, so it is in fact grappled. And I'm going to say that in doing so, you begin to pull it through the prismatic wall. So, Loran, you may be unconscious,
Mhm.
but
You did it.
you did something. So,
You were very conscious of this.
to make this fun for you guys,
I like that, Anna.
why does my D&D Beyond turns off my music for some reason whenever I open it, and I don't like that. So
My phone is dying.
I need to plug my laptop in. Actually, you've just reminded me.
Everybody's going.
Hang on 1 second. I'm just going to plug my laptop.
I didn't get all my other dice out. Actually, you know what? I'll rectify the fact that Bluey has 17 HP. I haven't done that yet.
Guys, it's only 9:30. We're doing well.
Yeah. this
Can
is
I just
great.
say that those? I'm so glad that I'm so glad that the radiant damage for those star motes, like they're coming. I mean, that is a good spell in and of itself, but to do double damage every time it goes, it's like, oh, sweet, sweet, sweet.
That's all on you. You
Emma,
guys.
just sorry.
I underestimated you and gave him a vulnerability. Stupid me. Stupid me.
Not stupid
Emma,
at
I
all.
just want to check. All the damage done to Bluey, was that halved
Yes.
already? Okay.
Yes. Don't worry.
Yeah, and you'd be dead otherwise.
For sure. You did get
Very
one natural
good.
20 while you weren't here.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Can you hear that? Did you hear that? That
I
was
had a little-
Doris groaning. That was Doris groaning in the background.
That wasn't a car?
Okay.
Yeah, she's
so
in her
everybody,
old age. She grinds.
there are 7 layers to this thing. I'm not going to say he's going to be able to get through every single layer in one turn. But you know what he is going to do? He is going to get through it layer by layer. And I'm going to say he gets through maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. So first of all,
Oh god.
Cass, can you please roll me 10d6 fire damage?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's true. He needs to make the save first of all. She's going to choose to succeed on, so he gets half.
Isn't he immune to fire damage as a demon?
Yes.
So half.
It doesn't matter.
Don't worry.
Not too bad.
Shitty.
Wait,
I'm going to use it as the damage from it.
and then it's another 4 on top of that.
If all of you could actually pre-roll for me some 10d6.
10d6.
Be great. You
Okay.
can use a dice roller or you can use your dice yourselves.
How
Three.
many 10d6?
So send it to you.
Until I get to
Nice.
Should we send it to you in the
Nice,
chat?
nice.
No, I'm going to go one by one.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it in my
Being a funny boy.
10d6, you said.
10. 10 has been a magic number for this.
Sorry, 10d6?
10d6.
Oh, I interpreted that as like something d10. 10d6.
Cass.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, I will say, being a demon, as you expect, the fire damage does nothing to him. However, what was your 10d6?
50.
You see, as he passes through that first wall, his eyes widen, at first with glee from seeing nothing happen to him, and then with pain
He's like,
as he takes 50 lightning damage, and all around him the air conducts and hits him along the eye. His iris kind of explodes, bubbling at points. You see blood vessels burst through, and you feel the heat of this attack on him. Bluey,
Mhm.
what did you roll?
Oh, sorry. If you want to go to someone else.
What did you roll?
Yeah.
I rolled 44.
Guys, you were rolling crazy. I re-rolled mine and I rolled well and I didn't get that.
Yeah, mine were really good. There was only a couple of lows.
Sleer, you can't see this, but in your dreams of unconsciousness, pain, you have this wonderful image of Alan sickening and turning black at the edges as poison seeps through him. Bluey, are you ready?
2 plus 2.
40.
I believe that's 43. 6, 6. So 2 lots of 6, 4 lots of 5. I think that seems right. So that's like 20 there. That's another 12. So that's 32. 43.
Would you like to do something different?
What can I do?
I'll tell you in a second. 43.
Mm-hmm.
The necrosis and the poison and the lightning all begins to frost over as he takes 43 points of, half of 43 points of cold damage. Because obviously he saved at the beginning. Okay, turn your mic off for a moment.
Very cool.
I meant more like the flavour for the dragon, if you wanted to do something.
I've turned my
Like
mic.
your cold or something.
I think I'm just gonna go for what everyone else had, which is 40 damage.
Okay. On 40 damage, he takes 40 points of thunder as Ulster, you let out a roar as you watch him fall through this layer, and the ground shakes like a tremor. And this is where Alana is going to stop. Because I wanted you all to get one good go at it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next up in the order, we have Zoltan.
Where's Sultan in the order?
He's after Cass.
Okay.
The only NPC who is not in that big rally of NPCs at the end. Now, Zoltan is going to move over to Reloralife, who is bloodied. And he's going to look between her and you, Ulster.
I'm Silver. I'm friendly.
Ulster, can you please make me a persuasion check or a charisma check with advantage?
An 18 or a 7. Thank you. Hold on, let me just see what I can add to that.
Oh, are we allowed to know when Brian transforms into a dragon? Does he magically know Draconic or something? Or
Yes.
He does.
Magic.
wow.
Okay.
Hmm,
So,
that's cool.
Ulster, you posture yourself and show off the sheen of your scales. And Zoltan looks away from you, up, away from the bloodied form of Reloralife, and over to see where the swathes of dragons in their chromatic colourings are coming forwards. And I'm going to say that with this turn, Zoltan has a realization. This is not where he is needed. His work lies beyond the veil, towards Tiamat and her chromatic followers. And in doing so, in realizing this, he flies up higher and higher and begins to engage with the various specks, smaller dragons, as they try and cross the line of the Star Martyr. Some pass him, but he is no longer an active participant on the map, at least for now. Next up in the order, we have Ulster. Ulster, Loran is stabilized far from you, but you feel something on your back, something that fell out of his hand as he fell unconscious. The contracts. But then you also see, bloodied and ready for more, in spite of her condition, Reloralife. Make me an insight check.
My earphones really played up. What did you say about? So he's looking towards engaging Tiamat's dragons and Tiamat, and then you completely cut out, and then the contracts fall. So I missed a little bit.
So we've moved on. So Zoltan is flown off to fight the other dragons that are on their way over. As Loran went unconscious, he dropped the contracts on Ulster, unable to kind of hold on to them, and he just limp. So Ulster's can feel the contracts on his back still,
Yeah.
where Loran left them, and he can also see the Reloralife is very bloody on her last legs.
Okay.
And what was it? Insight 18.
18.
With an 18, you can tell that she is on the precipice between fight and flight, and your actions now are going to determine what she does.
Can I try something fun? Can I try and wheel around to flick the contracts into the air and then blow out a breath weapon towards them and Reloralife?
Make me a dexterity check. Just straight up.
Plus. Ooh. I'm going to use a luck point.
Okay. Last one, right?
It is. Hold on.
Good luck.
Nope, I've got 2 more. I'm going to use another one. I don't think a 14 is going to cover.
I'm not going to use the last one. I'm not going to tell you.
I mean, 14. I'll go for a 14.
What's the size of your breath weapon?
Pretty massive. Hold on. Breath weapon. It's 120 feet.
In distance?
Wait, hold on. No, sorry. It's 60 feet.
Yeah.
It's a 60-foot cone, so...
Okay, I have one of those prepared. Give me a moment. Where did it go? Delete it. Excuse me. A 60-foot cone.
Was that you, George?
Oh, no, there it is. Aww.
Yeah.
Bless you. I do have one of those prepared. I'm not stupid. Ulster. Okay, so are you going to have to maneuver yourself a little bit?
Yeah.
Because at this rate, you'll be hitting Saraza, Jaral, and Odyssey.
Can you send an updated map, please? I'm
Yes.
really struggling.
I'm sorry, I forgot. There's a lot going on. What am I holding it back intentionally, guys?
Okay.
Let's look at the new map. Da, da, da,
Really
da,
different
na, na, na.
with Bluey. Oh wait, no, also Bluey is moved. The rat carpet.
Where's
Saraza.
Oh, can't I just move slightly to the left to get Ruler Alive?
So let me show you the yellow. So that is 60 feet. Okay. That's square.
Yeah, so can't I just move this way?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to maneuver yourself.
Yeah, so can I do that, please?
Yeah. So where do you go? Like there. Oh, I can't see him. I'm sorry. I'm holding up to you. You can come closer. Yeah, sure. Do that. Do you want to be on the other side of the cloak, or do you want to come up to the other side?
I'll get on the other side of the cloak. Yeah, if I can.
I think you can almost make it in this turn.
Sounds
Just
good.
your wings are kind of hitting the edge. Okay, right. 60-foot cone of cold.
Yes, can she please make me, hold on, a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, yes, you can.
I've already rolled this damage.
So
Prepare a half.
con save will be 17. Wait, sorry, save.
Yeah.
27. No, 25. Sorry.
Yep, so it'll be half of 74.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
37 cold damage.
Let me just
Ah. Okay.
I need to see
It's
this.
a dragon. It's a dragon, guys. It's his best spell.
Hmm.
Excuse me, my iPad died. It's just turning itself back on. Now, what you guys see, also, would you like to explain what this looks like from their perspective?
Oh, she's gonna freeze, right?
Oh wait, no. First, just describe what the magic looks like, and I'll let you know how that it is.
You guys have seen Ulster do a cone of cold before, except this one's much bigger and
It's draconic.
it's draconic, so it's probably sparking a bit with almost like a fire element to it. Kind of like how Ulster's fire has a very blue sheen to it. I think this would have the same sort of color going on as he blasts for Laura life.
Indeed. Blast him.
Blast on.
So,
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
indeed.
Oh my gosh, they're in the cage together, guys. Guys, you don't get it. You don't understand. Look at them.
They make
Bunch of
different
rotisserie
shapes
chickens.
clothes. Yeah.
You're so cute. Okay. Right, so, Ulster, as this magic spills out from your mouth, the rest of you see 3 pieces of paper flitting back and forth on the wind. They have a strange pull about them, as if they are being just gently grazed by invisible fingers that ripple the paper, almost punching through at points. One of them has a red, almost like ember-like quality to the edges, almost as if the paper is on fire. And the other is just smoke wafting from it. 3 contracts. Cass, you recognize yours. The one with the smoke. Low, simmering. And in seeing it, you are brought back for a moment to a tavern. Fresh out of a fight in the most feral fighting pits that the north of Aprea has to offer. This one particularly biting because it came not long after your championship match at the Zero. Undefeated there. You thought that a tavern brawl? Done it hundreds of times before. Except this time you came out with your lips burst, your eyes blackened, your body aching, not because your opponent really had any skill when it came to the arena, but because they had the edge on you when it came to magic, and they could heal themselves. You think your father, what would he say if he saw you like this? You think of his new wife, his new family, everything that replaced you, and everything you wanted, everything you were desperate to gain power so that you could fight for, the magic which you coveted. And Allstairs ice freezes that, and yet at the same time burns it all away. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm about to cry. I think, I mean, obviously she's in a T-Rex form. Does the
T-Rex starts crying.
the like underlying evil that she like her the contract version of herself that's been trying to possess her, is that gone?
We'll get that.
Okay.
Has the T-Rex like 2 additional
Single-
closed eyes?
You feel that release.
It's free.
That cold just washes over you, but it's like a crisp winter morning. And then your eyes kind of roll back and you're in darkness. And you look down and it's your hands, humanoid hands. The rifts are still there, I'm afraid. You reach up. And then you hear a voice say, "No, they're not there anymore." And sort of in front of you, there is a figure assembling and disassembling themselves like sand. A little bit like Karul. And it is your other self separated from you. The eyes are gone. And she's looking at you and she just says, "They're not there anymore."
Guess you got to change your art now.
Do you respond?
I think Cass is like still sort of touching where they were, and she says, "When I signed that contract, when that part of me got locked in and became you, all I wanted was to be strong enough to survive. But that's not what I really wanted. What I wanted was a family. And I found that. And I'm sorry you didn't." And I think she's going to try and approach and hug the contract version of herself.
Hearing that, she hisses and you keep coming closer. As you do, she steps back and she says, "You're not free. You're not. You've given your soul away to another. Another who asked you to do horrible things to your family Stay back! And she's panting. Do you keep coming forwards?
Cass is going to smile sadly and say, none of us are ever really free, but I would never hurt my family. And if that cost me everything, I would gladly pay it. And she's going to keep coming, and she's going to, keep trying to hug her.
You will... Actually, no, I'll hold that for a second. As you come closer, she starts trying to move, but her feet have given way to just sand now. And she is like melting almost. She says, "No, don't come closer." And she starts choking on her words. And then she starts yelling and screaming. And you pull her in to an embrace. Now, Cass, I am afraid, as the contracts are destroyed, you are going to be taking a little bit of damage from your proximity to Alarm. Now, can you roll me a dice and let me know if you get a natural 20?
Yeah, I can. Can I also, while I hug that version of myself that's sort of disintegrating, can I just sort of like whisper to her, "I'm sorry," and just try and comfort her while she dies?
The rest of you watch the Alarm's eye grow bright and brighter and brighter, like writhing and bubbling at the edges. It illuminates the T-Rex form of Cass, and you can almost see kind of like a trick of the light, Cass's form kind of within the eye. Allstair, you're a majestic beast above this all, looking down on it. The ocean has frozen over in the basin, creating solid ground. Saraza gets up, and he is no longer treading water kind of at the edge of the beach here. He is standing firm. Lorelei, taking that damage, internalizing it. As you blast through the contracts, you see it hits her square in the chest, and as it does, it's like glass impacting on a hard surface, cracking over and over her until she can barely move. And as her claws slam forwards to retaliate, she shatters from the inside out into a shower of green, almost crystalline magic. And she lightly falls.
We invented a new crystal, guys.
She lightly falls, hitting the frozen water like a pattering surface. The spectacle of that draws away from you, Cass. And did you roll a natural 20?
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, but
Can't
now,
all be wins.
but you're not going to go to Elan now.
You take 56 points.
Okay.
Of force damage
Yeah.
as this energy radiates like an eldritch blast, and you see everything that makes up Alan's avatar, everything that makes up his physical connection to this plane, the magic that you wielded when he gave it to you, all of that is returning to him, and it's hurting him because he is weakened. The form that he has now cannot contain the magnitude of power he is taking back into himself, and it is destroying him. But he is not yet dead. Cass, are you still a T-Rex?
Just about, but I am still a T-Rex. Just.
What's your total HP, George?
Total 17.
Like,
Emma swigs. I'm ready.
And she's like, and you're dead.
At least she's
Also-
good at titania. Yeah.
Relora Life is dead. 3 contracts are breaking in front of you before your very eyes. I think you focused on Cass's. The others are in the process of breaking down, but it is not quite so simple. For a moment, you are drawn back to the astral plane.
No!
Just momentarily, a fragment of yourself, like a shard in your eye, or a whisper in your ear, just takes you back there. And you feel Sorellaras's weight beneath you. And in the back of your mind, you hear something say to you, a familiar voice. You saved them. But at what cost to yourself?
Can I take any action?
It's still your turn.
Okay.
You've only done your breath weapon. You've moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Oh, babes, I got so much more. I'm flying, so I've moved 30 feet.
Yes.
I can move another 50 feet. I will bat Relora Life's shards out of the air with my wings and fly completely out of the cloak
Okay.
into the sky.
Brilliant. I'll just move you and say you're 50 feet up, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Right then. Can you just make a note of that for me? I mix it up.
50 feet up.
Yeah.
That was Sorellaras's voice, right?
Yeah. Right then. That was Allstairs' go. There is no Sand Devil, no more. Duran is stabilized, but still unconscious. Giral, bloodied, looking at the cloak, looking at the dragons above him, on his knees, reaches over to Odyssey. And then pats his sides and says, Diamond!
okay.
The ram would have some, right?
Slia did mention to y'all before she went down that she has 2 diamonds worth 500.
He is going to hold his Revivify on Odyssey. Because if he moves that far, he won't be able to make it back. So you see Giral kind of holding that spell almost like a lifeline, connecting Odyssey to this plane. Next up is Alan's go, but unfortunately he is not in control of what he is doing at the moment.
He's like Sauron.
And that force damage expands 5 feet. Slia, Loran does not get caught. No, just Slia. Slia, how many death saves are you on?
I have 1 success.
You now have 1 fail.
Okay.
As you are hit with a wave of force damage. Cass, it's not as much as before because he is getting weaker. But can you please roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Ah, that's so bad. That was a 3.
It's done. You get 29 points of
Yeah.
force damage.
Okay, so she did have 17, and it was 29. So she's unconscious.
Can I wait? I was going to turn my mic off.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, becoming a T-Rex helped for a bit.
But Coral, sorry, no. Alarm can't do anything else on his turn. Saraza, seeing this, rushes across the now frozen water towards the carpet, is going to pull himself up onto it, and is going to fly it away from Alan.
Good idea.
Does he grab Thea?
I think he certainly would do this. If Blue was able to do it for Loran, Saraza is able to do it for Sleer. Cass. Cass is no longer a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, no, he would. Oh, wait, hang on. He would choose.
Do it. You've got to do it. It's fine.
We've got to get the diamond. I mean, Ulster can do some stuff after.
You've got to do what he would actually do, and it's fine. I hold nothing against you.
Cass, you will never be dead for long. Not in this family.
He has to choose Sleer, but he kind of like looks pained as he does so, and he flies them towards Giral. Excuse me. Let me just put this all together. I'll send you guys an updated map.
I'm just going to go ahead and cross Barry off the list of...
Okay. So, this is now the updated map. It'll be coming to you in a moment. This emotional music is brought to you by Game of Thrones.
Sorry, Loran and Sleer, I've got to cross you off the list. You guys, and Cass. Guys!
Excuse me, I should have put a big cross over Aurora Life. I will do that in my next update, I promise.
Also, these are the shorthand random bits I've got from the conversation.
Oh, cool. Cool. That's like writing all your D&D notes in code.
Yeah, but I don't think I've got most of them right, but I'm whatever.
It's practice.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these are words that we've not learned the rules for, so we haven't learned what the rules are for like ing ending words. So I assume there's a trick, but I don't know it yet. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
It looks fabulous.
It does. Okay, big crossover Aurora Life now. Right. Next up in the order after that is
Alan. Right?
Oh fuck yeah. Cass.
Would Giral get his held action if Slea's within range?
Yes! Queens. You freaking bet he would. Giral would get his held action.
Queen's not in a monarchy way, but in a gay way.
In a gay way. Okay. Now, Giral takes the diamond from Saraza and presses it into Odyssey's chest. And Odyssey breathes again, coming to life and stabilizing the cloak. Just as dawn breaks here.
He's not had a good time, has he?
Now, back at the top of the round, Cass, I'm afraid you're just going to have to take another. Failed death save.
Good.
Bluey. Odyssey is alive with 1 HP.
Yes.
Cass has 2 failed death saves, and an aura of force is like kind of swirling around Alan at the moment and crackling like an eldritch blast almost. And
Why do I have 2 failed death saves?
You were hit before.
Because Alan, from the contract, the damage going out didn't mean to, but Alan just had his turn and did damage to you.
Did he? How did I miss that?
So
I
Alan
thought
had
that
his turn.
the knocking her out was just one bit, and then now is the first failed.
This is my first death. I don't remember.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So you have 1 failed
I mean-
death.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't realize that. And then I have 1 success because I rolled an 18.
Yeah, so you have 1 success and 1 fail.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
1 success, 1
At the top
fail.
of the round, Alan always deals damage at the top of the round. And you can't
Okay,
you
sorry.
can't roll against it because you're unconscious.
I missed that. Okay, that's fine.
For sure.
I think
Bluey.
Bluey, as soon as she could, I think she'd get off the carpet.
Yeah.
And get her movement to Cass. I'm just wondering if Bluey
5,
should
15,
attack
25, 30.
Alan,
You do have boots of haste.
or try to like push him further into the kind of sphere thing, or if she should attack him with dart and start to head back towards, or if she should spare the dying now on Cass.
It's up to you.
I'm just
Alan
gonna
is
lie.
like,
Cass would
Stabilize.
probably want you to.
They won't have to make another
Get
death
revenge.
save next round. It delays it so that they can get healing later. Now, Spare the Dying doesn't save them from taking damage and therefore losing saves. However, it does delay them rolling themselves. So if there's anything that anybody else could do in the meantime, that would be a good thing to do. If you'd prefer to do damage to Alan, I'm going to tell you, it looks like he's combusting.
Also,
like
Anna,
to get
Ulster
away.
is hovering, just so you can see that.
Also is hovering near Alan as well, so as if he's also about to attack Alan.
and Ulster is
Also,
Very
he's 80 feet
soon.
away. And he is 3 down from you in the initiative.
okay. Well, in that case, then I think. Oh,
Lala,
We want to get Cass out of the way.
Baba. These are our babies.
all right. She will pick up.
Sorry.
She will pick up Cass and then
Where's Lala?
move back towards the carpet with her. But she will send her whistle dart out for 3 attacks to Alan while she's heading back to the carpet.
Okay, 3 attacks. Let's go.
Lego. That's number 2. That's number 3. So dart adds 15. This is 15 plus 7 is 22. Does 22 hit?
2 hits.
All 3 of them hit.
Sick.
3. That first one does.
Alan starts blinking
I'll
furiously.
do it all.
I'm quite sad that Cass isn't going to be the one to like eat him as he dies. I'm not going to lie.
But Cass did the biggest blow to him, dragging him through those layers. That was so good.
It's true. You T-Rex dragged him to his death.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah, this is
up
true.
against a grindstone kind of thing, I imagine, but magical and of various types. All right, so 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3. That's 29 piercing damage to Alan, and yeah, Bluey's definitely moving away. How many feet away can she get after picking up Cass?
How many? How much do you have movement? Hang on. You used 35 to get to Alan.
Okay, then I guess 25. Should be 25 away.
I'm going to say picking up Cass
Could be
from prone is going to take about 5 feet.
20.
Just
All right.
because, so we'll take 20 back where you came. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And I'll put you guys in boxes next to each other, just so that you're not, when you wake up, you don't end up occupying the same space. Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Bluey,
I think that's all she can do.
you see your dart whistle through the air, and it pierces through these like bouts of force. Now, each hit perforates the eye, so much so that you can see through it. Behind Alan's eye, you see a writhing black mass of sand. It moves in sort of wet streams, almost like liquid, twisting like intestines, and you can see that through the pupil.
Mm.
And it begins to crumble. 1, 2, 3, 3 holes in the eye, starting to crumble the form of it away.
Okay.
And that laughter in Alan's voice that you heard turns to grunts
Alan.
of pain.
Oh.
Slia, can you please make me a death saving throw?
Okay.
6.
Yeah, it did not focus. I've marked down my failure.
How many fails is that now?
Shit.
Pass. Now, Louis, you didn't do spare the dying, did you? Cass, can you roll me a death saving throw, please?
Come on, Cass. Come on, Cass.
It's another 18.
Yay!
2 successes.
All stand.
Yeah.
It's your go.
Updated map maybe would be nice. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Most gracious DM.
You're giving me some very interesting words to try.
Most gracious.
I know, I think that's how I would do gracious. I don't know if it's right, but that is what I've done.
Right. Ulster is going to spread his wings and just make a clear-cut line for Alan. And he's kind of setting a crash course, but as he goes, he'll open his mouth just before he gets to Alan and almost take Alan in his jaws as he blows out another kind of cold on him.
Did you roll a d6?
A d6.
You've got to see if it will recharge.
Okay. 5.
That recharges.
Wow.
And it is
A save.
a con save.
Natural 20.
He will take
Hang on a sec. For a 29.
He takes 37 points of cold damage.
How many?
37.
He's on his last legs. which means I think you guys all know what it means. Alan's cries of pain ring out through all of your minds. And he is no more than a sliver of light.
I've got it in my mouth.
A slither of
Eat
light
him for Cass.
bursts
Eat
forth
him for
from
Cass.
beneath Ulster's jaws like beams. You just see it as Ulster's head rolls back. There's just this like red light kind of filtering out, and Ulster, your mouth feels dry and it's full of sand, and it kind of chokes you almost, and you cough forward these parts of him. Now, there is no grapple involved in this attack, so you do release him eventually, and it's just this like malformed, broken thing that is so much less than what it started as.
You look so cute.
Now,
Oh, the Tesha Mutter's back. Bring it on, Sandy.
Loran was stabilized in the previous round, so this will be his first save. 16.
Nice.
Hang on,
Success.
was he dealt damage?
No, this is his turn.
You just have to take death saves.
It's his turn.
No, when you
Dral-
stabilize, you're just at 0, but you don't need to take death saves.
I thought that was what it was too.
Hang on.
Yeah, I thought if you stabilize, then you don't need to death save.
But you need to be brought back to consciousness.
So with the Spare the Dying, wait, hang on. When did you cast that?
I'm gonna look it up.
I know
The
what the spell is.
last turn.
Yeah, so that's already happened for Loran.
Yes. The
So
creature
he's already
becomes
stable.
stable.
It has to be recast because it's only a cantrip.
No,
So
no, Emma, the creature becomes stable, it says. So that means that they won't have to make death saves, but
for
they
one
won't.
round.
No, that's
No,
not.
it's-
As far as I understand, it's
No, it's
it's 0 HP, and I think it's several hours later if he regains like 1 to 4 HP himself or whatever it is.
Oh,
but it,
interesting.
becomes stable, which means
So
it's
if you
not-
cast it on an already stable creature, they gain 1 HP. Which
He's
is
not
interesting.
Wait, what?
stable. He was unconscious. So for one
Yeah,
round,
but then he becomes stable.
No, but he was living. So you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, which was Loran. The creature becomes stable, which means that he would be
Oh,
on
it means
0
he's got
but not
what-
conscious.
No,
Hang
doesn't
on.
he
He's
then
still
have
on
1 hit
0.
point? Oh, he's still
Stop
on
one
0.
sec. I'm just going to look this up. Now, I've played it this way for the whole campaign. So I'm not necessarily going to change it, but I am going to just check the spell.
But that is just wrong.
Pause. Remember, he succeeded his save, so don't worry, calm down.
I know, I am calm, but I'm just saying that is incorrect by what I'm reading.
So, hang on a second. I can't even remember the name of the spell now. Can someone just read it out for me, please?
It's
That's-
0 HP. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
it's like putting them in the locket.
So it's hang on a second.
The stable condition, like if they stay stable. No, that's not a condition. Sorry.
If they got hit by
yeah.
damage,
A sta-
then that's
A
different.
stable creature that isn't healed regains
It
1 hit point
resets
after
their
1d4
death
hours.
Essentially. Okay. So what it means
If
is
it takes her
they
initiative.
don't have to make a death save in that round. So there are no death saves, which means the reason the spell exists is to give you guys more time to save the creature. Because it's a cantrip, Hello. Okay. So Lala has just flopped on me. This is super cute. Right. Because it's a cantrip, okay, the level, if this was what the spell was supposed to do, to bring him back to life, it would be a higher level spell, first of all, because you'd be able to completely be able to just bring people back constantly. Oh god. Sorry. It's an instantaneous effect. And
It just says they're stabilized, which means they're on 0 HP and don't have to make death saves.
hang on.
It doesn't
So
really-
unless around
If they are
6
still
damage,
on,
It's considered one of the best cantrips in 5e because it
Yeah.
stabilizes.
exactly, and it is a very good. I know that it is a very good cantrip.
It doesn't heal, but it stabilizes. so it
Exactly, which
shouldn't-
means they still have to make death saves. It's just on a delayed.
That's not what this says.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
what I'm
right.
reading either. But
Okay, right.
I don't know where to find
I
an
understand
official
why you're. I understand why you guys would be arguing for it this way, but I've always played it as.
But that's not the rules. I mean, ultimately, you can change the spell if you want, but that's not what the spell is.
if we want to keep it, I haven't seen that in the game. Maybe we've just never had it in a game that we've not succeeded on healing anyone post Spare the Dying.
It says here that a
this
stable
spell.
creature doesn't make death saving throws. However, if it takes damage, it must start making death saving throws. Here.
again.
Okay, I don't. It's fine.
Yeah.
I understand. Right. I can see that this is something that you guys really want to be.
It's not.
Game.
It's
So
not.
let's just leave it. And it's obviously not come up before. I'm not doing this to kind of. try and
Emma,
kill an NPC.
It's not an attack on you. It's just
No,
that,
no,
that
I'm
is the
just
spell.
saying This is how I've always played the spell, and so obviously I'm not necessarily going to change that just in the final fight. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
anyway.
let's keep
you
it
guys
as
can
it
have
is.
it. Let's have it this way, and then let's just move on with the fight. So doesn't matter anyway. Loran is stable. I'll take that roll back. Okay. So next up in the order then. Loran is stable, doesn't do anything with this turn. Next up, we have Jaral. Now, how is everybody looking? Who looks really, really worse for wear? Loran looks great. Not Loran, that looks great. Okay, so he is going to do.
Good.
Oh god, can he actually do this thing?
Oh, Lala.
He's going to do mass cure wounds. So
Who does he target?
he's doing this. Everybody takes back. Four, 8, all fours, 12 plus
Is this everyone or
everybody.
a Bluey and Castle
Wow.
too far away?
No, you're fine. It's going to be 22 points of healing back to everyone, including
Oh my
Loran,
goodness.
so Loran pops up. Don't worry, that was always going to happen.
And Cass would be awake then too.
Everybody's up.
Everybody's up.
Yeah.
So we've got yes.
Oh my god, Jaral.
Coming in clutch.
Boop, boop, boop.
So, next up then in the order is Alan.
Oh,
Hit me,
this little
Sand Daddy.
fucker.
Alan is going to move towards all of you and do his best to do that, but unfortunately, because he is combusting, he can only have half of his movement in a random direction, determined by the roll of a dice. So, 1 is north, aka forwards. 2 is 3 is in forwards, if that makes sense. It is a 1. You can look at that, so I want you to trust me.
I do trust you.
Right.
Do we need to have a tea break?
No. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20. So can Slia, Bluey, Cass, and Ulster all and Sansa, or maybe dexterity saving throws, please.
Cass pops up and then sees a wave of something coming at her, and she's like, "For fuck's sake!"
Sorry, is this a magical effect?
Yes, technically, I guess.
Okay.
Dex 21.
He hopped up to fight for himself. He's going to go now.
I am going to rage. I get a 4. 4.
Okay, so anything at natural 20s?
No.
I got a 21, but dirty. It was a dirty bit.
We don't take dirty things, yeah.
Behind the scenes, I've been doing something every single time this happens.
Oh, no.
Is it going to be like a big bomb?
No,
Oh.
it's the opposite. Sorry, it's wrong.
Oh.
Oh, is it an
What's
implosion?
the opposite of a bomb? Is it an inversion?
So everyone who failed is going to take. Hang on, sorry.
I have a feeling Cass is instantly going back down.
20 points of force damage. Just
I'm down to 2.
His powers become weaker and weaker the further his reach envelops.
Okay.
22.
Now, I think
No,
some of you
20.
guys might have 2 hit points at this point.
I've got 2
Yeah, it was.
hit.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping on the couch tonight, aren't I? No! I have joint pain. You can't do that to me.
Saraza, being the smart person that he is, looks at Slia with 2 HP, looks at Alan, and is like, no. 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 And, oh my goodness gracious, Lala. Oh, he's found the sloth! Lala's playing with a toy sloth! Lala, look, you can play with it! Eat the sloth!
I'm going to get some lip balm.
For sure. He is going to get on the carpet, which he's already on the carpet, with Slia and Loran, and he is going to fly away, noping away from the action. Slia, I'm sorry. You've got like 2 HP.
Sleia's like,
Wait,
please
so
just
Loran
leave
is-
me within 60 feet of Odyssey, please.
Understood? Your wish will be granted. So, let me explain. You have Saraza, Bluey, if you wish.
Are you attacking the sloth? Ready now?
Loran,
Oh,
is
this on the Bluey and Cass wouldn't be on the carpet.
Yeah, we're not on the
Is that
carpet.
sorry, not Bluey. Excuse me. I made a mistake. I made an error. I made Saraza, Loran, and Slia all fly off. Whee! Still within 60 feet of Odyssey, if that's okay with you guys. Now, with that, Saraza isn't going to do much else, except hold an attack in case anything tries to attack you. Everybody else in the order is dead, except for Odyssey, who... Excuse me. Give me a moment. Odyssey, who looks out to all of you, mostly you, Sleer, and then just says, "You bought yourself 6 seconds from my death." And Alan is dying. So just in case I don't get a chance to say it. Just this last time. You've done so well. And you see his form beginning to fade up to the chest, leaving just the 2 pinpricks of his eyes. Still there, but the veil is closing. We'll just take a quick break. And then we'll come back. For I think you guys know what.
Hey guys. Just babies.
Next up in the order. Sleer. It's not your go, just listen. Just listen.
Just listen.
You watch where Odyssey once stood. His form now sucked into the vacuum of darkness.
He didn't stick around.
His eyes are the only thing that remain, 2 pinpricks, and they are fixed on you.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Emma.
I can do it.
Yes, you can do it. You can do it.
Do you need a moment?
Oh my god. Maybe I do need to.
Let me just turn that.
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Turn that off.
Please give Emma lots of hugs from me.
And me.
And me. It's my hug. And my hug. And my hug.
Thank you, I was thinking it. I actually, I rewatched the first 2 extended editions while I was packing. And then I was pretty much done by the beginning of Return of the King, so now I just need to finish watching Return of the King extended edition.
Funnily enough, I know that reference more from the fact that it was parodied in a Flight of the Conchords song.
Okay. Right.
But Anna, we've watched Lord of the Rings together.
I know, but I've listened to the song about 30 times or something throughout my life.
Yes, we've got to watch Lord of the Rings 30 times together.
I'm just going to take that one again.
She's okay.
Eyes watching you, Sleer. From behind the cloak of the Star Martyr. As it secures itself to the horizon line, that silvery light ahead of you that's been a constant throughout this fight that has felt as though it is without end, begins to knit itself back together. Cass, the rifts on your arms begin to sew themselves shut. The milky white of the portals embedded within them, calling to transparency and then disappearing altogether, just leaving your flesh to sow. Bluey, as that rift seals, you see the last glimpse you'll ever see of the tears. And also, I'm sorry, that's okay. Ulster facing, yes, facing Alan, you see Loran stir as Saraza flies him to safety and dawn breaks. Bluey sparks. I'm sorry, I missed one thing. Can all of you maybe just do this? This damage is like all of you
All of us?
except no, I'm wrong.
No.
I'm wrong. Excuse me. No. You don't have to do this. Ulster, Cass, and Bluey, can you make me dexterity?
I didn't get enough for me.
Okay.
But I've got 270 HP, so.
Yeah, I got 16, so 18.
So I'll tell you something. This whole time, every round, the damage has been halving as he gets weaker and weaker, but his sphere of influence gets bigger and bigger, which means it is now only 1. Because before that, it was 2d6.
Oh, okay. Unless you're going to have to roll a really... I could.
Yeah, I'd say we can survive.
Actually, I feel like I should roll this myself.
Yeah.
It's only 1 dice.
Let's hope you roll a 1, otherwise Cass is unconscious again.
Do you want some HP, Cass?
Lily?
Yeah.
What? Do you want to look at it? It's a 1!
Oh, she's alive!
I'm alive! Oh.
And I'm on 269
Bluey,
HP.
as the sun begins to break.
I'm actually on 300 because he's got an extra 40 something.
I'm missing
Plus
my...
a wild shape.
Excuse me, I'm missing my chance to do the magic, to use the magic music and narrate on top of it, so I'm going back.
I just wanted to say it.
Okay. Bluey,
You can't kill me.
excuse me. As the sun breaks over the horizon line, the cloak of the Star Martyr goes from blue to a bright pink, and Sleo, you lose those 2 eyes amongst the stars. But
Oh.
you can still feel them on you, as certain as you feel the gaze of your 3 goddesses. Bluey, it's your go. How do you want to proceed?
Okay, sorry. What's the state? Is everyone still conscious?
Everyone is conscious.
Sorry, let me just deal that 1 damage for Milan.
Everybody is conscious.
What are the dragons?
Alan
Did you
is
say?
a slither of light.
In my mouth.
Like broken out of
Okay.
your mouth.
No, I grabbed him again.
Did you say dragons managed to pass through?
There have been
Or
dragons passing through, yes.
A couple got, yeah.
I don't know. What do they seem like? What are their colours?
Maybe a perception check, and that can be your turn.
I think she would start to slow down running. And like place Cass down as like the sky changed, but she does want to look up. Perception. Wow, that's a dirty 20.
you can see a whole host of colours. Red and green certainly passed through, though you killed Lorelei, so perhaps not. Chromatic, metallic, and some that don't quite fit in either. Crystalline creatures that writhe through the air. Some made of the absence of space. Dragons are a far broader term than you ever realised.
It's beautiful.
I'll say with a 20, your carpet is right by the door of Sorelleras's mansion at this point. And that door is open, and Sorelleras is standing there and looking out with a beaming look on his face.
Emma.
Yeah.
I need to know, is Gerald there as well?
You bet.
Good.
Bluey, that's... Is there anything you want to say? Or do you want to tell us what Bluey is feeling?
I think, like, okay, the kind of the specific thought was to somehow let some dragons through, and which happened. Was there a specification for type?
From the look on Sorelleras's face, doesn't look like it.
Okay.
And I'll leave you to go with that. Is that alright with you?
Yeah.
It's Leo.
Does it seem like there is anything else to be done with Odyssey? That Odyssey's good to go?
It's Leo. Odyssey's gone.
Okay. Cool.
Ah.
Starcloak in the sky.
You've
Dragons
succeeded.
through. How's everybody looking?
Sneer
Bad.
gets to raise her baby.
So bad.
Like,
1 HP then.
Oh, I'm on 300. Don't worry. It's fine.
okay, so here's my question: Is
Is
Slia within 30? Slia's not within 30 feet of like most of the people who are really hurt, aside from like Loran and Sarazer and herself, I guess.
So Leah at the moment.
Is she within 60 feet of Cass? Because I know that I think Cass is.
Sleia, you're within 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You're within 60 feet of everybody except Bluey and Cass. But you have 30
You
feet
could
of
hold your
and
turn.
get to a central point if you want to.
You could
Wait,
hold your
yeah.
turn until we get closer. I am about to go. Or hold an action, a heal in action.
If Slia could
I think also Bluey did mention that she was going to sort of look up, which would require sort of moving back a little. So I'll say that you can get to everyone, yes.
I was going to say, because if Slia can get take control of the carpet and get within 30 feet of the party, she can do a mass cure wounds.
No one's going to counterspell it this time.
Well, it's a 7th level, and I rolled another d10, and I rolled a 10, so I keep the slot.
Yay!
Wow.
That's 3 times.
Like,
3 times, 1 for each of us.
Like, the roll ain't as good as last time, but I'm still, like, I ain't mad at it. I need a calculator. Okay, so wisdom mod plus those 2 done. That one.
Sorry.
Everybody takes back 34 healing.
Yay!
Nice.
thank you.
As you feel that rush of healing wash over you, Alan is fizzling out to nothing. What do you?
So is everyone else in a clump and it's just me and Bluey that are separate?
Yep, Giral is also
Cass?
slightly off to the
I'm also way off, right?
Yeah, aside from
It's
Dragon.
3 people in a clump. Giral is off by themselves, and Ulster is also off by themselves.
Okay, Cass is going to grab Bluey and dimension door to the other 3. And she's going to pull everyone into a massive hug. And as a bonus action for her last star mote, even though Alan is a glimmer, she's sending that mote at what is left of him.
Nice.
You send it out, and
Do you want me to do an attack roll?
no, I think. Well, why not?
Why not?
Go on, come on, please. That is a. What was cocked? Hang on. That is a 17.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to that for a second. Ulster.
Yeah.
Is there anything you wish to do as well in this moment? See Cass's star mote flying through the sky. Is there anything you want to add to that magic? Anyway, you want to punctuate it?
So this is radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can use my action to. I feel like this is gonna get Alan, to be honest. I mean,
This is more if you wanted to add something to accompany this sort of starlight burst.
I think, yeah, Ulster as a dragon, he will blow out one more tiny breath of snow, and then he'll be enveloped in light as he shifts into something else. But I want to give Cass her moment.
So, Cass, with a sprinkle of snow and a dash of starlight, Alan's eye is blinded. And like the first dawn in the beginning of this new world, it is eclipsed by the most beautiful golden sun.
It's okay.
Alan is dead. For now. Whatever that means. Odyssey upholds the cloak. Karul is indistinguishable from the sand around you now, so crumbled. And Elijah's body has long since been consumed by some sea beast, draconic in nature. Now, before we finish, Ulster.
Yeah.
As you begin to transform, you feel, or you hear the pounding of feet and the force of a body slamming into you as Loran holds you and just tackles you to the ground.
He's not going to be able to tackle.
Oh god, what have you become?
Ulsa is becoming a type of celestial called a planetar,
Fucking hell.
which is a large celestial. It will still be looking like Ulster, but large and with wings.
Large stare,
Large star.
indeed.
And he's got wings.
He just holds you.
He will scoop Loran up and fold his wings around him.
Sarah hugs whoever is closest to him. Bluey, Cass, all of you.
It's a cuddle
It's a cuddle puddle.
puddle.
And within that all, as you hug and as you realize the gravity of what's happened here, you hear a voice from behind. And Sorelleras says, "You did it! I always knew you would. Now, if you'll just excuse me." And they step aside, moving past you, clapping you all on the shoulders as you go. And they scurry over to where the Orb of Dragonkind was dropped by you, Cass, after you went unconscious. And they pick it up, polish it off, and they just have a look inside. Perfect. Well, a pleasure doing business with you all.
That's what they wanted.
That's not all I wanted.
Oh, I didn't say that out loud. That was
Okay.
me. Also, just regards to the rest, like,
I just needed this one. Pleasure seeing you. If you need a lift. Lou.
Can I insight check Sorelleras?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, come on, let's all insight check. Let's do it.
yeah, I don't drop my celestial form.
No.
21.
Okay.
Insight.
6. Nice.
18.
18.
Ooh.
Schnuffles.
Okay. Bluey, you're like, yeah, seems like a nice guy. Seems right.
What was that?
You know what? That's better. That's better, I think.
You're all right. I don't mind him at all. They seem fine to me. Ulster, Sleer, and Cass, you notice when they pick up the Orb of Dragonkind and you look into it, it's a slightly different colour now, as if it's like a bit more clear. And they look up and you kind of follow their eyes and you see Zoltan's dragon form, like shadowy dragon form, just kind of like writhing about the skies, like still kind of partially battling other dragons, and Sorelleras just like smiles. Anyway,
You want to put Zoltan in the orb.
well, I couldn't put Cassian in there.
You are baffling.
Shame what happened to her. Did you speak to her at all, Slayer?
Not here.
She mentioned me.
No.
Sounds about right.
I'm insight checking again.
Yeah, I also want to insight check that.
Yeah, please.
14.
24.
Hopefully not
better.
going to do it.
26. Also, Slia was not implying that, like, I don't want to talk about this here. It was more of like, I didn't get to talk to her here.
For sure.
Yeah.
I understand.
Got a 5.
Oh, Louis. But then you're like, yeah,
Yes, sounds fair.
you're all right. The rest of you, definitely some history there. But you're all covered in blood.
Not
And
me.
Some of you are covered in blood and like oozing, cracking, not feeling amazing.
Wait, I can do something about that because I'm a celestial. Can I just go around and tap a few people?
I love how this was foreshadowed. Never.
It was. No. It was because Ulster spent 6 months in a shissel, which is the home of celestials, and you just never asked him about why he learned celestial. Sorry.
I just thought he was
That's your fault.
brewing potions and getting therapy or something.
Ulster never got therapy. Could you not tell he never got therapy?
Oh damn. Okay.
Ulster will go around
That was the
and
plan.
tap. Who looks the worst? Give me like a rundown.
Probably Celia now, because are we all at 30? Wait, are
Lauren's
we at
gonna go
35?
36.
35 for
Yeah.
Cass.
Guys, for you, 35 is like bleeding out.
Louis,
Yeah.
what are you on?
51 out of 175.
Sarza is okay.
Gerald?
Ooh. No, Joel looks terrible.
I will scoop Gerald up in my large hand and heal him for 30 points.
You heal them.
I heal Gerald 30. I heal Loran for 30. I heal Cass for 30. And I heal Slayer for 30.
Nice.
And now I am all healed out. Thank you, guys.
I mean, Cass is still technically bloody, but she's a lot less bloody than she was.
Loran, this does not release you throughout all of this, or stab. And in fact, you feel him kind of shaking almost as you go around. And Loran just says, "How are you all joking? The threat is still here. Surely this isn't it. There's more to this. There's more than just this."
I will transform back into myself and just take his face in my hands.
No, we have to go. Oh, we have to go to Titania's realm.
Stop.
Make persuasion check with advantage.
+7 is 25.
He quietens, but he looks very on edge. And Sorelloras smiles and says, "You don't worry. You'll be getting there. Though I think I won't be the one giving you a lift." And he looks at you, Cass, and smiles. We're going to be moving in similar circles eventually. Not a lot of people can travel so freely throughout the plane. But, well, when you get used to it, pop by. And I've deposited the rest of your friends in a safe place. Goodbye. And Sorellas walks back to the door. And Gerald just says, "Wait, what the fuck do you mean a safe place? Where is my son?" And just, like, dimension doors, like, throttles him and, like, throws them to the ground. It's like, okay, and they're Melas.
Should we perhaps see what state
Melas?
Melas is in?
Melas. That it's safe?
Sorellas says,
Look, it's all right.
"Well, I wanted to leave you all dramatic and..."
Hi, we're a little dramatic out, so let's just go back.
Mm. Okay.
We survived the end of the world.
Can I do this, that means I'm not getting anything in return. I've already got everything I need from you. That means I'm acting.
It's called gratitude.
Friendship.
One of you could be my friend. You designate who you want it to be.
Well, it won't be me. Ulster starts dragging Loran towards the door.
That's fine. I don't mind it being me. Besides,
Wonderful.
I'll owe you a favor.
Harlan, they say, is getting in a car.
One day, I just want to smack Sorella ass.
You can do it now. Carl just did.
I think I might just pause, and Ulster just raises his hand to Sorella ass's face and is like, "No," and walks inside.
I want you to know, Lily, that, by the way, once you stopped, Cass has gone and grabbed your hand, and she's walking in with you.
Ulster will smile and then take Cass's hand. He looks very serene.
One by one, you file into Sorella Rass's mansion. And Celia, I think you're probably the last one in. Just look back. You still feel that gaze on you. And the door closes behind. Just to leave us off. Sorella Rass doesn't linger in transporting you. It is but the work of a moment, and then the doorways opened, and you are on the docks. Exactly where you scried in Melas. Bluey, you feel like a lurch in your chest when you see the whole cove is in ruin.
Is the Druid Grove still up?
White, chalky rubble all over, the pavilion destroyed, the aqueduct, 2 waterfalls on either side now, spilling into the streets. And in the centre of it all, a majestic forestry, protected by tall elemental guardians that I think also, if you are allowing it, opens up and reveals the people of Melas.
It's like reflect.
Within the grove.
He pats Bluey on the back. See?
Thank you.
Little faith.
Sorella Rass closes the door behind. Once Dural was and also are both far away. And its light fades, leaving just the sea behind.
Do we see Valis and Latte Cruel?
Sitting
Latte, I'm going to refer to him as Latte Cruel,
at a
guys.
coffee cart, popped up at
He's Latte Cruel because his hobby is latte art, guys. This is canon.
you see Latte Carul making the most of a devastating situation, handing out coffee that he expects all these poor people to see, running up quite the bill. Meanwhile, Valis is graffitiing his clothes without him noticing, just drawing little colours. And when he sees Dural, he looks at him, and then he kind of just just drifts over and affixes himself to Dural's leg. Can't believe you left me with him.
The horror.
I thought you took that girl and that was so.
Also, it's not big anymore. He's
Small.
You're small.
That's mean.
It's true.
I'm sad.
It's an objective statement.
Dural, punch him.
No, he works for me.
It's true. You work for me. No, I don't.
No one works for you. You can't pay anyone.
Olivia, do you want to work for me?
Poor business decision.
What?
A knight indentured to my service. It is done. He takes out the stage dagger and just whacks it on either one of your shoulders after climbing up onto your back. And he's like, I'll take 2, and slides over to you, Cass. Just like boom, boom, and then just reaffixes himself to Jerome. 2 nights.
I'll try my best.
Larticle keeps his distance. And when Loran sees his face, he tenses Ulster. And Saraza moves sort of in front to sort of block him from view and says, I think we might need some distance for a moment.
Why?
Saraza gives you a look. You know why.
He has done nothing to me. Also, will step forward and go over to the coffee cart.
Loran will hold you back.
Ulster will level 1, look at Loran, and be like, please don't.
No.
Ulster will look over at Latte Cruel. I'll have a coffee when you're prepared to bring it over.
Latte Cruel doesn't really react. I think he can tell the situation is a bit tense. And he just nods, starts making the coffee.
Slides it over.
But you're very far, you guys are like 30 feet away, so it's like not a...
Ulster won't push Loran's temper. He won't walk any further.
You can tell Loran doesn't want to interact. He doesn't want to himself interact. But in amidst all of this,
I can hear the cats just having an absolute battle downstairs. Forget the battle we just had. That's something. They're going at it. Goodness me. Hello.
in amidst all of this, Cass, you feel a lurch as if suddenly hit by a wave of car sickness. And for all of you, there is the smell of wet earth and lavender and sweet fruit. And you hear the ocean kind of ripple behind you. And as you turn, you see the head of a woman, her hair all fanned out around her, break the surface. And she smiles. And she says, "Darlings, I'm so proud of you. And you've all made it. Look how lovely you are. Some of you have come back with a little less, but, well, I still see heroes standing before me. And it's Titania."
I look at Cass.
It's not often that I leave
Yeah,
Megwin. But I realise that there is work still to be done. And I have an eager accomplice to ferry back home with me. My darling Cass. And she reaches out a hand. Say goodbye to your friends. Join me.
Cass will nod and then turn back to the others. I don't know when I will see you again. I might never see you again. Bluey, I'm so thankful that I got to know you. You are the best dragon there is, even though there's a lot more in the world now. So Leah, I'm so glad that you're here and that you get to raise your child. I might never meet my godchildren, but you better train them to fight, and so that's what I would have wanted. To Saraza, she's just gonna sort of be like, you've got the best cake and we all really needed it.
Sarah's a lot. And he pulls you into a hug and he just says, I didn't think you'd be leaving so soon.
Neither did I. But at the same time, when do we ever get what we want?
Slia joins in that hug.
You deserved it. You deserved magic without having to bargain yourself away.
What's funny is now I don't really need the magic. Not with you guys. But looks like I'll have the magic and not you. So it potentially was a poor bargain indeed.
Loran detaches himself enough to say, you saved us. In a way. I'll admit that much.
She's gonna cup Loran's cheek and say, I'd have done anything to save you all. I know that how you are right now is hard. But lean on the others. They're here for you. And then she's just going to turn to Brian and she's just going to... I think she's just going to jump on him.
I think as you jump, also will still you, and he will lean down. So he's on his knees, so you are both face to face, and he'll just lean in and press their foreheads together. I don't think that we will never see each other again. I believe that we will see plenty of each other within this life and after my mortal life as well. She has my soul.
Titania. She has her eyes on you. So I think Cass is going to lean her forehead against Brian's and just says, thank you for showing me that I can have a family.
Always. And as he leans back, he'll just smooth his fingers through Cass's hair. I think Cass might be the only one to notice in Allstair's left eye, there's a tiny sliver of the colour missing. And he'll just stroke her face and then stand up.
Titania reaches out her hand.
She's going to turn to the rest and just say, you are my family. And I don't know if I'll get a chance to say goodbye to my father or to Freya. So please do it for me. And thank you for being the best family anyone could have.
We'll see you soon.
I hope so.
I'll think of you every day.
So will I.
I love you.
I love you all more than you know.
We love you.
We love you.
Guys, stop it. I'm good.
I'm already there.
I've been there on and off for like the last 40 minutes.
As you take Titania's hand and where you touch her, you begin to turn to sea foam. And she smiles and pulls you into an embrace. And she says, there, darling. Let the sea drown out your tears. Behind all of you, just as Cass disappears into the sea, almost the very moment that she does, you hear footsteps. And a voice.
Oh, Emma, don't. What are you going to do to me?
No.
Call out to you. It's been a while. And I'm going to end the session.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
it's
Oh
been
my god.
4 years, but it's been 4 years, but 84 years.
But only like a year in the game.
Don't worry, guys. We've still got 5 sessions to go because we've got to get to session 200.
There will be. There will be more. Don't worry. There's so much for you guys to explore still. So,
I don't have any tissues.
George, I know you won't be able to join for every single session, but for those that you can, we'll figure something out. Leah, Aiden.
Okay, I have a question. We survived the end of the world. Do we get to level up or
Yeah.
Welcome to level 20. guys.
Yay!
Ah! Woo!
Level 20.
You're immortal gods now.
Yes.
Well, some of us.
Some of us.
Oh my goodness.
Emma, thank you for these games.
Oh.
It's not over, Emma. Don't cry.
No.
It's okay.
God.
I'm an archdruid now.
Woo!
I don't have any limit on my blasts.
They cannot be killed.
Wow.
I hope that was satisfying for all of you guys.
It was really good.
I'm sorry that there were points where I was a little bit discombobulated.
It's okay.
Human. That's.
It was really good.
that's amazing?
Yeah.
Start to
Oh.
continuing on.
There's a I'm sure we will. Yeah, I don't want to say that. The men are.
They've been doing this for a while.
They've just been fighting.
Yeah, Lala tackled Baz off the step earlier and it was very funny. He did like a backflip.
It's
Aw.
in the face. It's really funny.
They're really cute when they fight because you can tell they're not actually at all trying to hurt each other.
Yeah.
They're just trying to kind of sit on top of each other and whoever gets on top wins.
Well, you guys have been great players so far.
It's not finished.
Yeah, everything could change in the last 5 sessions, but I think you've been great.
Thanks, guys.
There are still small things, small secrets, children's.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
So what I'm thinking, just so you guys can plan for the next couple of things, is the next session or 2 will be immediate, sort of aftermath. And then after that, we'll have slight journeys into the future, to sort of see you guys through your characters' lives a little bit, as far as you want to go. So if there's anything you guys particularly want to explore or questions you want answered in game, that kind of thing, then let me know when as soon as you can. And because the final fight is now done, you're officially now privy to all of my information to an extent. So if you have any questions about lore, powers, monsters, things that happen behind the DM screen, then you can ask and I will answer them for you. If that is something that you want to do. Faz is being rude. He's dragging himself across the floor.
Upside down.
You should have seen he had his butt in the air and he slowly slipped onto his back.
It's a bit eldritch.
Right. I need to go to the toilet, I need to have a shower.
I need to go to bed.
And a bunch of people need to go to bed. So
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Love you guys.
No.
So much.
No.
See you next
Thank you so much. Thank
Next
you.
weekend, right?
Yeah, it's next weekend, okay, George? If that doesn't work for you, Cass is gone, so...
I know, but I don't want to miss it still. Is there any way
You
we
can
could
still-
break
you
next
You can still listen
weekend?
in. Sorry?
Is there any way we could break next weekend and do it the following one, or no?
We could just do some stuff that isn't with Cass and then go to the Feywild the session after.
Yeah, the next session I kind of broke... We'll talk about it, don't worry.
Let's talk about it, yeah.